from Havertz was what made the difference, and the attackers in the teams have to make the difference. It's as simple as that. And we're going to see a man who made a difference on the other end.
Yes,
yeah,
nicely linked, Daniel. David Raya coming into the studio and Mikel Arteta agreeing with Kai Havertz's assessment that, hello, how are you?
Scored, but he's out there running with the team. I think that sets the example, and I think it's important to really factor in. That just shows.
I mean, I have to say, none of them look thrilled to be out.
Oh, no, we would never thrill doing that. But these are the things you have to do, and the things that people don't see you do. You need to continuously do it. So for me, yeah, it's a relentless schedule. However, they just want to play games. They look forward to the next game, and this will, like Kai said in his interview, this will just breed confidence going into the Bournemouth game, and it's a tricky fixture. However, now I feel confident.
And Mikel there saying he wanted his team to be crisper in the second half with their passing, a little bit more clinical, and he was pleased he saw that.
Yeah, they lacked the cutting edge in the first half. Really did. Didn't really do much. You see in the second half, then that little bit of trickery from Martinelli and the decisive run from Havertz was what made the difference. And the attackers in the teams have to make the difference. It's as simple as that. And we're going to see a man who made a difference on the other end.
Yes,
yeah,
nicely linked, Daniel. David Raya coming into the studio and Mikel Arteta agreeing with Kai Havertz's assessment that, hello, how are you, David? He's the best player in his position in the world right now. You've been having praise heaped upon you by your teammates and your manager tonight, and you were, for them, the game changer. The game could have changed so dramatically in the first 6 minutes.
Yeah, I think so. It's something that I'm there for. I'm trying to hold the team as much as possible in any single action, not just defending, just commanding and on the ball. So delighted with my performance and of course the win.
But the save in the 6 minutes from Araujo must have been one of your favourite moments of the match.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's a turning moment. It was a quick transition from them, and it's just a great strike, but I managed to get a fingertip there just to hit the bar. And it's just one of those moments that can change games.
You made 5 saves tonight, and that now, with obviously Sporting failing to score, means 7 clean sheets in the Champions League this season.
That's something that we worked a lot. So important for us. Those clean sheets makes it easier to win games, and it showed today. You know, scoring in the last minute and keeping that clean sheet, it decides those type of games.
Taking a goalless draw back next week would have still made you favourites in the tie overall, but Kai Havertz's goal, what difference does that make to the dressing room, to the mood, to the positivity in the camp?
I think everything. I think coming here, we know is so difficult, especially the run they come from, and we know it was going to be a tough battle, and it really was. But obviously, scoring in the last minute is so important to go ahead at half-time of the tie. So looking forward to the next game. But of course, now our head is on Saturday.
Can I ask you, can I ask you about a goalkeeper's mentality? When certain games, because of course you haven't featured in the last couple, for you as a goalkeeper to then jump into the Arsenal team that's off the disappointment, just to keep the focus for yourself when you're not maybe involved in the game, how is the mindset for a goalkeeper in that sense?
In that sense that you have to be focused no matter what you're doing, no matter if you're touching the ball or you're not. So that's something that I worked a lot during the years, that you learn from previous situations where your head maybe goes and then something happens and you're not ready. So I try to be ready as much as possible during the whole game with some tricks and everything to keep my mind focused on the ball.
And one other thing, did you miss out on the entertainment of the warm-up the other day with the pens and everything? As goalkeepers always train apart away from the team.
We saw the clips of yesterday's training.
Involved in training.
All right, okay.
Did you want to get involved in it, or did you not?
I haven't even seen it. I don't know what they were doing.
Okay, goalkeepers train on their own, don't they? So yes.
We go out half an hour, 40 minutes before, so we do our own training.
It looked like good fun yesterday, and the guys all decided there was some kind of team-building element to it. This is what was going on with the outfield players yesterday. We fancy a piece of that?
I'd rather do my own stuff with the goalie coach, to be fair. Just leave that fun for them and then let me work hard.
And it did look like fun, and I guess there needed to be maybe an injection of lightness, of maybe a little bit of a downbeat mood after 2 cup exits.
I think, well, you guys know, of course, being on the pitch, you have to have fun, you have to enjoy it. If you don't have fun, you don't enjoy it, it's not worth it. It's not yourself. You go out there with a smile on your face, and you know the training is going to be good, you're going to have fun. you're going to perform better on the games. So it's really, really important to have those type of moments.
David, I have one simple question for you. Compliments for your match, incredible. How much do you believe you can win the Champions League?
We believe 100% that we can win it. We have to go step by step, game by game, and showing what we can do. So, of course, playing in the Champions League, I think it's the first time in so many years that we play 3 quarterfinals in a row. So we just have to focus on the present. That's the most important thing. But of course, we have full belief.
Because this is the first time, even in your interview before the match, I sense the confidence in you I haven't sensed in most of the others when they speak about it. That's why I had put the question the way I put it, because now I finally got a straight answer. So thank you for that.
If you don't believe, you're never going to win it. So you always have to keep believing, no matter what you go through.
Amazing.
And the emphasis for you guys now, you've had many experiences over the last couple of years. What's the emphasis for you now to make sure you get over the line this time?
Just being ourselves. Try to go back to what we are. Of course, we come from two losses, like we said, and like we know. Learn from those moments, that pain that you get when you lose a game and you lose 2 competitions straight away. So use that pain in the belly to go out there and express yourself and be yourself and try to be better every single day. So that's really, really important, and that's really like the main message that we have to send out there.
Congratulations on your player of the match.
Thank you very much.
Tonight, and the victory, and best of luck next week.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you, David. Thank you. Thank you. So Arsenal taking that a 1-goal lead back next week. You don't see any problems for them at home against Sporting, do you?
No, I don't. I didn't. It's one of those. They kept a clean sheet, and I expect them to keep another clean sheet as well. I think it's important to get a result against Bournemouth. However, I do feel like now, going into the second leg, Arsenal will be confident, to get to the semi-final. They have to be, like David Raya was saying there. If you don't believe it, you ain't going to win. So, yeah, he's an impressive character. He really is.
I was impressed that he was bold enough to say it. I like that. I like that confidence. I like to be expressive and to say what you feel, and not, feel as if we say that we think we can win it, that now, that shouldn't change anyone's mentality towards what they are, because our expectation is they can win it too. So it's kind of like, it's refreshing to hear a player just come out and say it. I appreciated that. I respect him for doing that.
And talking about the pain in the belly as well from those defeats.
Yeah, I mean, what he was saying is, you need to transform negative into positive, and they have been able to do that. It's not easy, but we have been grown up since we were kids. You have to deal with losses and defeats and all this stuff. So now you need to apply it on the highest level. And I think that the balance, even that what we saw of the training session, right, that fun moment, it's fundamental. Because we need to have that kid in us when we go on the pitch. This is what we all love to do. So I like his words, I like his personality, and I like the fact that, I went straight forward. But finally, say it. Yes, we can win this Champions League. What is wrong with? Actually, you have to say it out loud. So I'm happy with that, and I think Arsenal actually today has proved themselves 1 point. We are still Arsenal, right? So you still need to respect us. Clean sheet. 1-0. This is what they've been doing in the beginning of the season. Back to their fundamentals. Exactly.
And maybe some work-ons. So we talked pre-match about Gyökeres and what Arsenal have got to do to get the best out of him. We had a kind of strikers chat. Alan was at the desk. And maybe tonight an example, or we've got a few examples of where perhaps Arsenal can serve him better.
Yeah, he didn't feel like he was in the rhythm of the game. It was a big occasion.
This is how things look on the road to Budapest. Arsenal in the driving seat against Sporting. And if they can finish things off at the Emirates, they're going to set up a semi-final.